Cancel the photo ops? The monarchy's quiet hierarchy just cracked wide open? Those piercing eyes reportedly narrowed in fury as Queen Camilla caught sight of the sparkling tanzanite pendant around Catherine's neck at the solemn ANZAC Day commemorations. What should have been a routine wreath-laying turned into a silent declaration of the new order. Breaking news from the cenotaph in Westminster Abbey. A solo appearance by the Princess of Wales has palace insiders whispering that the future queen is no longer waiting in the wings. Today, the royal feud has moved from whispered corridors to glittering symbols on the world stage. Catherine, Princess of Wales, stepped forward on the 25th of April, 2026, to honor Australian and New Zealand fallen on behalf of King Charles himself. While Camilla's absence spoke volumes, Kate's choices, particularly that rarely seen tanzanite necklace gifted by William, sent a crystal-clear message. The walls are closing in on Clarence's house. The power necklace wasn't just jewelry. It was a crown in miniature. Do not look away. In the next few minutes, we are opening the jewel files. We will reveal the 10 a.m. wardrobe briefing that triggered Camilla's reported rage, exposed the shocking symbolism behind the tanzanite and Diana's sapphire earrings that made the message impossible to ignore, and detail why this solo ANZAC appearance marks the moment the old guard lost control. The crown jewels are being reallocated. The truth is sparkling in plain sight. Stay with us to understand why Camilla reportedly seethed when she saw Catherine wearing the power necklace this morning. We have to understand that this wasn't just about fashion. It was a sovereignty statement. According to palace insiders, when Catherine arrived at the cenotaph in her elegant navy Givenchy coat, poppy-pinned perfectly, and that pear-shaped tanzanite pendant catching the light, Camilla, monitoring events closely, recognized the deliberate flex. The necklace, a gift from Prince William, believed to date back to 2015, features a 6.3-carat inverted pear tanzanite surrounded by diamonds and platinum. It's not everyday wear. It's a piece pulled from the vault for moments that matter. And on ANZAC Day, it mattered profoundly. The tanzanite itself carries layers of meaning. Sourced from the rare mines of Tanzania, discovered in the 1960s and said to be 1,000 times rarer than diamond, its vivid blue-violet hue mirrors the depths of royal endurance. William chose it for his wife years ago, a private token of love and foresight. By wearing it while representing the king at one of the most solemn Commonwealth remembrances, Catherine wasn't just accessorizing. She was signaling continuity, strength, and the Wales' readiness to lead. Palace sources claim Camilla viewed this as a direct challenge to her own position as queen consort. She saw her own influence dimming with every flash of that stone, one insider reportedly confided. Let's go deeper. The power necklace wasn't alone. Catherine also wore Princess Diana's Saudi sapphire drop earrings, stunning mappin and web pieces with large cabochon sapphires and diamonds. These earrings have a storied history. Diana wore them on Vogue covers, at the White House with John Travolta, and during key tours. Passing them to Kate wasn't accidental. It was William entrusting his wife with his mother's legacy, the people's princess mantle, while Camilla watched from the sidelines. In royal jewelry protocol, pieces aren't chosen lightly. They are weapons of soft power. The combination of William's personal gift and Diana's iconic earrings created a visual dynasty statement. Past, present, and future united under the Wales banner. Camilla, who has carefully curated her own image with different heirlooms, reportedly felt the sting. Sources close to the household say she had expected a more shared presence at ANZAC events, perhaps even a joint appearance. Instead, Catherine stood alone, poised and authoritative, signing the wreath card as Catherine ahead of William's name, a rare precedence that underscored her role representing the entire Wales family and the monarch. Princess Anne had attended the dawn service earlier, but the main cenotaph ceremony and Westminster Abbey Thanksgiving fell squarely to Kate. No Camilla, no king in person. Just the future queen, executing duties with flawless precision in a bespoke navy coat dress by Sarah Burton at Givenchy, matching hat by Jane Taylor, and those symbolic jewels. Royal watchers noted the perfect color coordination, the deep blues and sapphires evoking naval tradition, military honor, and unshakable resolve. Fans flooded social media with praise. Gorgeous, classy, elegant, as always, and our future queen in every sense. But behind palace walls, the mood was reportedly far tenser. To understand why this moment hit so hard, we must examine the broader context of the firm's evolving dynamics. King Charles has been deliberate in recent months about elevating William and Catherine. With health considerations and a desire to secure the monarchy's future, Insiders say he has quietly shifted responsibilities toward the Waleses. ANZAC Day became the public stage for this transition. Catherine laying the wreath on behalf of His Majesty wasn't just logistical, it was endorsement. The message on the poppy wreath read, "In memory of the Australian and New Zealand soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom, signed by Catherine and William," notably absent, any direct His Majesty's signature, amplifying the sense of delegated authority. Camilla's reported fury stems from years of navigating her own complex role. As Queen Consort, she has worked tirelessly to establish legitimacy and influence. Yet the optics of Kate's solo star turn, younger, poised, beloved by the public, and now wielding heirloom power symbols, highlighted a generational handover. Palace briefings at 10 a.m. That morning allegedly included discussions about visibility and roles. When footage and photos circulated showing Catherine's commanding presence, the contrast became undeniable. One source described Camilla's reaction as visibly unsettled, with sharp words exchanged in private about overstepping and jewelry as messaging. This isn't new tension. Reports have circulated for months about subtle rivalries, everything from color choices, Camilla's affinity for certain shades, to public duties. But the ANZAC event crystallized it. Catherine wasn't just attending, she was commanding the narrative. The tanzanite necklace, rarely worn since its 2015 debut, re-emerged like a crown jewel activation. Its rarity amplified the statement. This is no ordinary day, and no ordinary representative. Princess Anne, ever the steady hand, attended the dawn service at Wellington Arch. Her presence added continuity, but the spotlight shifted decisively to Kate. Insiders familiar with royal vetting and tradition reveal that jewelry selections undergo layers of approval and symbolism review. Wearing Diana's earrings alongside William's gift wasn't casual coordination, it was strategic alignment. Diana's pieces connect to public affection and humanitarian legacy. The tanzanite ties directly to William's personal affection and future vision. Together, they form a power set that bypasses traditional consort pathways. Camilla has her own impressive collection, often drawing from Queen Elizabeth's pieces or personal acquisitions. Yet the public and media focus zeroed in on Catherine's choices. Social media lit up with analysis of the power necklace, its Tanzanian origins symbolizing rare beauty and resilience, qualities attributed to Kate herself. The earring's Saudi provenance added another layer of international royal heritage, subtly nodding to Diana's global impact. For Camilla, seeing this ensemble while sidelined reportedly felt like a public diminishing of her status. The necklace wasn't just worn, a source claimed, it was wielded. Beyond the sparkle lies arithmetic the firm cannot ignore. Public approval ratings, media narratives, and generational appeal all tilt toward the Waleses. Camilla's role remains vital, but the optics of Kate stepping up solo for a major commemorative event, while Charles delegates, signal where the energy is flowing. The 8,400 pounds plus tanzanite set isn't extravagant by royal standards, but its selective deployment carries outsized weight. Fans and commentators noted how it perfectly complemented the Navy ensemble, creating an image of effortless future queenship. This power shift echoes broader patterns. William and Catherine's focus on service, mental health, and Commonwealth ties resonates deeply. ANZAC Day, honoring courage, mateship, and sacrifice from Gallipoli to modern conflicts, provided the perfect backdrop. Kate's bowed head, wreath placement, and subsequent attendance at Westminster Abbey, meeting children, engaging veterans, embodied the monarchy's best face. Camilla's absence, whether by design or schedule, amplified the narrative of transition. Palace insiders suggest this event wasn't isolated. Behind closed doors, conversations about roles, visibility, and legacy have intensified. Camilla reportedly pushed for greater centrality in recent planning, but the king's trust in Catherine for this high-profile duty sent a different signal. The power necklace became shorthand for that decision. William's gift, worn publicly in such a context, reinforced marital and institutional unity under the next generation. Harry and Meghan's shadow lingers in royal calculations too, making the Wales' stability even more precious. With the Sussexes distant, the firm leans harder on proven assets. Catherine's flawless execution, somber yet radiant, traditional yet modern, left little room for debate. The fury attributed to Camilla stems from recognizing this reality. The jewels, the solo platform, the signing precedents all point to an accelerating handover. As the sun set on ANZAC Day 2026, images of Catherine at the cenotaph and abbey circulated globally. The tanzanite pendant gleamed like a promise. Royal fans declared her incredible future queen. For Camilla, the day represented a pivot point. The monarchy evolves. Traditions endure, but faces and symbols change. The lesson here mirrors the ANZAC spirit itself: duty, resilience, and forward momentum. Catherine didn't seek the spotlight. She embodied it when called. The power necklace wasn't rebellion, it was readiness. Camilla's reported reaction, whether frustration or reluctant acceptance, underscores the human cost of institutional transition. The crown doesn't diminish one to elevate another, it adapts. Harry realizes now, or rather, the public does, the Waleses are the bridge to tomorrow. The checkbook of old protocols is closing. The jewel box of the future is opening. Catherine, with William's gift at her throat and Diana's legacy at her ears, stood ready. The terrible secret of royal power? It was never hidden. It was simply waiting for the right moment and the right neck to shine. The final verdict belongs to you. Was Camilla right to feel the shift so acutely, or is this necessary evolution for a modern monarchy? Type Team Catherine if you see the power necklace as a beacon of strength. Type Team Camilla if you believe experience should hold the line. Smash that like button for more unfiltered royal truth. The warning signs were there in the sparkle. The lesson will endure like the ANZAC legacy. Through sacrifice comes renewal.